There was a ton of debate heading into the 2023 NBA draft about what the Hornets should do with the number 2 pick. Should they take the star guard and Scoot Henderson to pair with LaMelo in the backcourt, or take the 6'9" do-it-all wing and Brandon Miller? They ended up taking Miller, who many saw as a smoother fit with the current roster, but they may have ended up getting a star guard in the draft anyway. They selected combo guard Nick Smith Jr. out of Arkansas with the 27th pick of the first round. Smith was ranked as the number 3 prospect coming out of high school, and due to his streetball-esque handle and natural ability to get buckets, many viewed him as a likely future top 5 pick coming out of high school. But after a season riddled with injuries, he played just 17 games, and inefficiency, he had just a 47% true shooting. He ended up losing his status as a lottery pick. To put the shooting into perspective, the average true shooting for shooting guards in the NBA last season was 57%, 10 points better than Smith. He continued to fall throughout the process, going from top 5 before the season, to fringe lottery after the season, to late first round by the time it was all said and done. But despite the injuries and struggling performance, it was clear that the talent was still there, which is why the Hornets took a chance on him despite having LaMelo and Terry Rozier in the backcourt. He was too good to pass up at 27. And last night, he proved them right. He erupted for 33 points in a narrow loss to the Trailblazers, stealing the show and outplaying both Brandon Miller and Shaedon Sharpe. He looked unstoppable down the stretch for Charlotte and seemingly could get any shot he wanted. The Hornets struck gold with Nick Smith Jr. Now let's take a deeper look at his show-stopping performance on Tuesday. Before we get into LaMelo Ball's new star backcourt mate, if you enjoy my content and watch a few videos of mine, think about subscribing. 96% of my viewers are actually not subscribed, so if you watched me before and enjoy the content, drop a sub and comment down below. It really helps the channel. The Charlotte Hornets and their fans have been enamored with the selection of Brandon Miller from Alabama for days now, since the 2023 NBA draft. What they didn't expect was for Nick Smith Jr. to steal the show in the NBA's Summer League on Tuesday. Smith Jr., a 2023 first-round pick out of Arkansas, lit up the scoreboard on Tuesday against the Portland Trailblazers in what could one day be seen as his arrival onto the scene as a star. The Hornets recently made a surprising mistake in free agency, but they've made plenty of great moves this offseason, and the drafting of Smith Jr. is starting to look like one of them. Smith scored 33 points on the day, catching fire and shooting over 50% from the field. Smith Jr. is a 6'5", 185-pound guard. With his ability to put up points in bunches, he is the prototypical Southeastern Conference combo guard who can get hot in a hurry from downtown and is equally comfortable on the defensive end at times. Together with Miller, the Hornets have suddenly gotten a lot more athletic and explosive, if Tuesday's action is any indication. If Smith Jr. is to live up to his potential as a first-round pick with the Hornets, he will need to keep up the hot shooting. He shot just 37.5% from the field last season for Arkansas, scoring 12.5 points per game but leaving a lot of points on the table. Smith Jr. averaged 74% from the free throw line, a stat he could further mold into one of his biggest strengths with the Hornets as his career reaches its infancy stages in the league. Along with Smith Jr., his teammate Miller has been drawing plenty of hyped reactions from around the NBA. The hope now is that it continues into the summer and beyond for a beleaguered Hornets franchise. The Hornets struck gold with Nick Smith Jr. Thanks for watching. I'm Herm. Have a good one.